Okay, recently I dropped one video from the palace where one prince, Ephraim Odiakosa, do, and the prince of Onicha, Olona, and prince of Onicha, Olona, when he do for palace during when nobody do yam festival. And you know, say the man, the prince come, so come do one video, come they say, the ancestors now from Benin Kingdom, come they talk the story all and all. You know some persons they be say they will still dey argue and they still dey drag the matter, they say na lie, na lie, na lie. So many people no still believe say Benin get branch go reach Igbo land, even enter Yoruba land sef, because there are some parts wey Benin people migrate go. There are some parts wey be say Benin people conquer during war. You know, anywhere you conquer belongs to you. Anywhere una migrate go belongs to you. But language come differ, come make things come be like say, a lot of persons no understand all these things. But this very prince now, he come out last time say, see o, na from Benin Kingdom na dem from come o. And not only that, na he come still do another video again, come still enligh ten us well well again. He do another video again, come still enligh ten us well well say their ancestors are from Benin Kingdom. So right now, right away now, I will not play the video for una, make una watch am, make una hear am from him own mouth himself. Don't be surprised say some of the people wey come from this very tribe, so and some of them they will see the drag am, they will see the argue the matter, say na lie, na lie, na lie, na lie. But when their prince don come talk. Okay, let me play the video for you guys so you see.
My name is Prince Ephraim Odiakosa. To start with, I am a descendant of Oba Esige. I am here today on the invitation of your Manoba. I was here on Friday to celebrate the New Yam Festival alongside with others and to celebrate the Manoba. My reason for being here today is a continuation of my reason for being here last week. I am from Onicha, Olona. Our kingdom was formed by Benin warriors who migrated from this land. And my ancestors came from this very ground. Here today is to meet with the Manoba, to continue the tradition that has been in existence between the people of Onicha, Olona, the traditional relationship that has been in existence between the people of Onicha, Olona and the Great Benin Kingdom. That is my mission here today. Personally, I am professionally an engineer. I am a citizen of the United States of America, as I am a citizen of Nigeria, and I reside in the United States. It came a time during the time of Obaiwere the first, when, as a result of his expansionist mission, conquering towns and villages and making them subject to himself, someone or some kingdoms or communities were not too happy with that. To make sure, because they believed that they might be the next target, so they sent someone to go in and do something about it. The person came into the territory, the Igodomigodo territory or the Ubini territory, and started performing his medicine that he knows well to do. As a native doctor, the news of his proficiency got to Obaiwere the first. He was invited to perform for Obaiwere. His performance pleased the Omanoba, and then he retained him. As time went on, to cut this long story short, Omanoba found him suitable to preside over the Igbo-speaking tribes who were in the kingdom or in the empire. hence to install some enoges over some tribes that he needed people who can understand them better administered. He installed the native doctor as the enoge or eze in Igbo language to preside over that Igbo tribe. At the same time, he gave one of it to him to marry. Along the line, he felt comfortable, he felt he had arrived. It was time for him to strike. He asked his wife to help him kill her father. She left the woman, the princess, in a difficult corner to choose between the love of a husband and the love of a father. And she refused to kill her father. In order to cover the plot, her husband killed her. Now, that triggered a big problem. Warriors were sent after him, and the war began. Our people started chasing him. This continued. They fought and caught up with him, subdued him. He pleaded for them not to harm his children, who are equally the grandchildren of Obaiwari. The warriors made it clear to him that nobody is going to harm the blood of Iwari. He needs to surrender the staff that was given to him because the mission was to depose him. And they made it clear to him that if he surrenders himself as a subject to Obaiwari, he will have no issue anymore. He surrendered, and they kept warriors to watch over him and his daughter, who was with him, to make sure that he doesn't start acting up. After the war, the warriors that fought against him eventually settled in the places today we call, any place you have the name Onicha attached to it. Those were the locations of those warriors. How did they do it? The war eventually was concluded during the reign of Obaisige. So you can see how protracted the war was. The two princes that led the final wave of the war against the man and his people were Prince Osazua and Prince Urobwa. Urobwa was the senior brother, Osazua was the younger brother. They were the children, the sons of Obaisige and Queen Elaba. Their sister was also a warrior princess. Her name was Olo. They were all involved in the war. And they settled in where they pitched their own tent in where we call Onicha, Olona. The site of the house and residence of Urobua is still in Onicha today. Where he was when he got the news that his father has taken his white chalk to meet the ancestors. Okay? Originally, that settlement where the sons of Esige resided was first referred to by Obaisige as Edo Ubini Nisi. Fast forward, when Obaorobua ascended the throne, as a way of love and in honor to his younger brother, who has been very supportive of him, all the area where the fought war, he mapped it out and named it Iho Mio To. Conquered. The location where the warriors were situated in order to keep peace in that enclave, they had warriors set in the north, in the south, in the east, and in the west. To the north, you have Ihomioto or Homina, Ihomioto Ubo, and Ihomioto Eko. Those towns today are called Onicha Olona, Onichubo, and Onichuoko, or Onichuku. You go to the south, we have Ihomioto Ukwani and Ihomioto Abo. Those two towns today, those two settlements today are what we call Onichukwani and Abo. Abo has dropped Onicha or Ihomioto, but simply called Abo. You go to the east, you have Ihomioto Ado and Ukumaga Ado. Ihomioto Ado was later also extended to Ihomioto Ado Nidu, which later translated to Onicha Ado Nidu, simply called Onicha today. And Ukumaga Ado also merged with some other people from Igala to form where we call Ela, Nta Nomoka, simply Ela. Okay? To the west, we have Ihomioto Nta. Today, they are the people we call Abonta. Yeah, in Eka. Okay? So, the settlement of the warriors today can now be found in the 4 local governments that the British created when they came. Onicha, Oshimili, Ndokwa, and Eka, that now makes up what we call Anioma today. The name Anioma is a name that was given in 1951. The original name, like I said, was Ihomioto. That original name have undergone several transformations and changes, starting from transformation from Ihomioto to Onochiane, from Onochiane to West Bank of the Niger, according to the British. From the West Bank of the Niger to Ekumeku people. From Ekumeku people to Anioma. So this is the phase of changes in name that has taken place. If you Google Anioma today, you'll have it read. Anioma is an ancient and industrious nation because they do not want to regard it as a kingdom anymore. A strategic move to distort our history, mask our identity. Okay? I have heard someone ask, how do you mean Anioma is a Benin land? I have to make it clear. The people of Anioma are not only Benin people. The people of Anioma comprises people from Benin, people from Igbo, people from Yoruba, and people from Igala. But the land where all of them live still lies within the ancient Igodomigodo, which has equally undergone name change to Ubini, from Ubini to Edo. Okay? From time immemorial, as history has it, the land to the west of the Ogidieze, the river Niger. Take note, there is a difference between Ogidieze and Ogieze. Ogidiaza is a river, the big river. Ogiaza is the Atlantic Ocean. Okay? History has it that both the people that settled to the east of the Ogidiaza, which we now call River Niger, and the people that settled on the west of Ogidiaza are descendants of three brothers. One of the brothers lived on the west side of the river, two lived on the east side of the river. And the descendants of the one that lived on the west side are the people that formed Igodomigodo. While the descendants of the brothers that live on the east side formed Biafra, what we call Biafra today, or Igbo land today. There was an original name which has been lost to history and time. Like Igodomigodo underwent name change. The original name, I believe the Igbo people should be able to know. Before they started calling them Biafra, there was a name. You can see that even after calling them Biafra, they still call them Igbos. Another name change, right? So the point I'm trying to make is that the land to the west of the Ogidiaza, which is the present-day River Niger, was said by history, not by me, history narrated by our ancestors and passed down, was said to belong to Igodomigodo people, the descendant of one of the brothers, which is from Asaba to the west. To the east is the land belonging to the descendant of the other two brothers. So, I dare to say that there is no need for people to argue as to who owns land, this land, and who owns the other land. It is not a crime for a nephew to go to his uncle's house to live.
Okay, so I don't watch him now. I don't see him say I don't hear everything when in talk. I don't hear everything when in talk. Okay, right now, right away, we'll go into comment section. And more we hear within Nigerians talk. Sometimes if you be say your thought now your zero now left they go. So that when you hear other people talk, then you can see no say, not true, not be true. You understand? So now him be the thing. Mr. Piro say God bless all Edo people. Now wetin Mr. Piro talk with that. Jeffson come say one love sir. Say one love sir. Professor Okungbowa say may your days be long, Prince. He say may his days be long. Edo Pikin come say they will still come and argue about this. So they will still come and argue about this. So which people will still come and argue over this? Okay. Trinity Green come say you are really welcome home. We love you. Omonobara talk re he said. So the Trinity talk might be that to say the prince is really welcome home. So this one can say First Dolin Festus can say thank you, my Edo son. May your days be long. Divine best can say we are one family. Shegun Nice can say nice story. Say nice story. Shegun that one a Yoruba person obviously. Miracle man of God can say one love sir. Say one love. General can say Biafra Igbo likewise Yoruba is Oduduwa. So you see, I say somebody say go off upon everything when this man still explain and talk. Sometimes you they wonder say how some people take pass exam. Who are the people that owns the kingdom? Now the king and his people. The king and his people, which is the king stroke his chiefs. If a king come and say, the people now from so place, then you an outsider or you a commoner will come say no, not be true. So you see I'm saying if you say exam when you pass, it is adaptable. So all the same chat and so we'll end up for because other emoji, the other ones now just emoji of laughter. So now in them put for here. So that is it, guys. What is your opinion about this? What's your opinion? So let us know your opinion on the comment section, and please help in sharing so that many people when see they argue this kind of matter make them hear and see hear am. Have a nice day. Bye.